So the top, I'm sorry, the bottom of this came off. This would be where the two lamps are. That would shine down on the countertop. It's up and down right now. And inside you can see the motor that causes the turntable to spin on the inside, and the housings for those lamps. And honestly, there's just too much to take apart usually on the inside, so I just start snipping wires. Bingo. So this can be removed easily now. This entire top. Go down here, and we can continue to take it apart. Okay, so I pulled the motor out, the turntable. I think this turns like 5 times a minute, and it looks like it runs off of 120 volts straight up. This motor, which is the fan that cools it down, is in great condition. Yeah, these things run about $30 or $40 if you were to buy it separately. And the rest of the microwave here, which is really the guts I'm looking for. This is a transformer here. This is a power unit. It puts out between 2,500 and 5,000 volts. This is the capacitor that's part of this unit, and this is the actual portion of it that creates the microwaves, which, if you follow this, is going down that direction, down deep, and down deep ends up in the oven here. Alright, the one thing you have to be careful taking these apart is to make sure this capacitor is discharged, because this will kill you. Basically, you just need to touch both of the tabs here with a screwdriver or something else while you're insulated, and it'll discharge and you're fine. So we'll go ahead and take that all out there. Alright, so I'm done taking it apart. As I noted before, some of the parts are this slow rotation motor, these lamps on either side, this blower motor. There's also another fan that's located in there that runs off of 120 volt AC. Here is the large, this thing weighs a ton, transformer here, which is responsible for creating so much of the energy needed to run a microwave, and it says danger high voltage on it. That's because it does produce high voltage, high enough to create plasma arcs, which I'll show you at some point in another video under high voltage. It might be there already, so go look. This is the dangerous capacitor. This thing will hold 2100 volts. That's a lot of volts. And last but not least, this is actually the part that creates the microwaves, and they exit out of this portion here. That red stuff is beryllium. If it's powdered, it's incredibly toxic, fatally toxic actually, but it's not powdered here, it's obviously formed. There's 2 magnets inside of here, round ones, so if you take one of these apart that's broken, you get 2 pretty powerful magnets with holes in the middle of them. And I said last but not least, but that wasn't last but not least. This is it right here. This was just a small circuit that was located that helps regulate the power to the microwave generator over here. And lo and behold, when I looked at it, once I cut it out, look at that, there is a burnt out fuse for sure. So I suspect that's what burnt out, and the entire microwave stopped working, and it was put by the side of the road, which is where I picked it up. So I figured it was working and they just got a new microwave, but apparently this fuse burnt out and they thought the whole microwave didn't work. And so this shell that's left and all these bits and parts all would have worked if they just would have known to replace that one fuse. Anyways, alright, done taking apart a microwave.